Hey there, America. Welcome to the channel. Now, I don't know if this will be my last video on the channel or not, but what I do know is last night America chose fascism. And if you don't understand what that means, pick up a history book and read German history, right? Read about what took place before Hitler took power in Germany, and read what happened to the communities in Germany after that. First thing he did was go after the LGBTQ community, which was a flourishing community and had a huge flourishing community in Berlin in the 20s and the early 30s. First group of people he went after was the LGBTQ community, followed swiftly by the Jews and the Gypsies, and anybody else who was not white and straight. Anybody that was an enemy of Hitler was thrown into these concentration camps too. Don't forget that. Trump has made clear through Agenda 47, his video series that he put out before the election got close. And in it, it states that he will throw all trans people and all parents of trans youth in prison camps and send trans youth to detransitioning programs. This is what he said in Agenda 47. Now, I usually try to find the silver lining. I usually try to find, the light at the end of the tunnel. I try to give you something positive. That's what I've tried to do since I started this channel 10 years ago. But unfortunately, I don't have anything right now. I'm terrified for myself. I'm terrified for other members of the LGBTQ community, especially trans people. Right now, you have gay and lesbian couples across this country that are terrified that the federal government is going to dissolve their marriages on January 20th. You have gay couples in certain states that are terrified that once Trump takes office and marriage equality is struck at, that they won't only just lose their marriages, but that they'll be put in prison because certain states have anti-sodomy laws that are only on hold right now because of the marriage equality ruling by the Supreme Court. You have women who are not going to get care any further. If they get pregnant and they have a miscarriage, they're going to have to carry that thing to term. Guess what happens when a woman has to carry a dead fetus to term? She dies. Very often she goes septic and she dies. And that Trump abortion ban will become national because he not only has the White House, he has the Senate, he has the House as it looks at the moment. He has all levers of government at his disposal. And this country is doomed. When you pick fascism, you never come back. You just can't. Once you've given up on democratic ideals, you've given up on the country. And a majority of Americans last night chose to end democracy. Saw somebody this morning saying, oh, we'll just vote him out in 4 years. No, we won't. He said it himself, people. He said it himself. There'll be no more voting after yesterday's election. He said, if he's elected, you'll never have to vote again. I showed you that video right here on this channel. Unfortunately, that video got like 10 views. But I'm absolutely terrified. I don't know if I have to go into hiding. I don't know if I have to flee to another country. I don't know if on January 20th I'll even be able to be considered legal because I'm trans. I never in a million years thought that I would see the day that fascism ruled the day in America. When I came out 3 years ago, I never thought I would have to consider going back to being the old me, the old, miserable, angry me. But here I am. Absolutely terrified. And seeing fascism take root in my homeland. I don't know what to do. And I don't know what to tell anybody. Like I said, I try to give people something positive to hold on to, but I don't see it right now. Right now, there are a lot of people scared. If you don't understand why they're scared, then you're not really their friends. Right now, people are absolutely terrified because they know their rights are gone. They know what Donald Trump said in Agenda 47. We know what was written in Project 2025. And every last bit of that will be implemented starting January 20th. You may not believe me. You may think it's great that Donald Trump was elected president. But that's because you don't understand what's coming. Because it won't affect you. If you're white, cis, straight, and male, this doesn't affect you one bit. In fact, you start getting a bigger piece of the pie. As in all the pie. So you're not worried about it. You're not concerned about it. But if you're part of a minority group, you're LGBT, you're Hispanic, you're Muslim, you're on your way out of this country. One way or the other. Because Trump made it clear, and his segregates made it clear at that Madison Square Garden Nazi rally they held, that only white America gets to stay. Everyone else has to go. So leave in the comments what you think is going to happen. And if I find the fight back in me, I'll come back to the channel. But right now I'm tired. Tired of fighting. I don't know what else to do. I have fought for the progressive values that I believe in for the last 10 years. Non-stop. Few breaks. But as of last night, I've come to the conclusion that the progressive wing of the left is gone. That there is no more progressive movement. And I don't know where to go from here. This is the Big Rant Show, the real home for progressives. Signing off for now.